Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. Pistol Pete ready to start firing those pistols for the battle we have in store. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Cowboys ready to get this thing started and open the season. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Buffalo's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Yeah, and let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Got enough for the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowboys.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And Jesse, if there is an old warhorse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy, and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket. I'm going to start. I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call that one.
Find some fresh air. Powers through the defender. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Rides to back and leaves it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Guys, let's take a minute to chat about Buffalo. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets open down the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Bulls are rolling down the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Cowboys can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the catch. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll leave it with him. Oh, better look out. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able...
Breaks into the open. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. He's up to 47 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. Takes the grab on the left. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Finds his target down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out a little bit.
Lost the fire on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in fourth down again. Great job there. Pass defense, third down. This defense now starting to put it together.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Off play action on first down. Got his man to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
A safe call on the wide receiver screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Fires left. He's got an open man. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand, as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's complete to the right. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. In the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Splits the uprights. Good. That brings them to within one. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Iowa has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right. We don't always see this from this group. They're up by 16 over Houston. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just couldn't finish the play. Just look at it.
Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowboy faithful bringing it on third down. Right on the money. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Taylor has it. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Hawkins. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Finds the tight end. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. The Cowboys are on the move. The give from the gun. He now has 53 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. And the Cowboys in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing them.
And on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. Fakes the grab down the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Zings it complete to the right. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Joyner. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got his man quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing it. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Give to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Hawkins. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man down the middle. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The Cowboys moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Makes the grab. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air on first down. Looking for a huge play. Snags it inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown Bulls.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Iowa has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 34 over Houston. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Hawkins. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. A strike downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Running back searching for a hole. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's head back to the home of the Pokes and Boone Pickens Stadium.
He'll bring it out. It's Newsome. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Runs through a tackle. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Finds a soft spot. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Got him downfield. He's loose. The 20. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Caught behind the line. It's Newsome. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. Give him 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowboys. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. The Bulls line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Wants to bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. He's got his man across the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Cowboys are on the move. Caught in the backfield, it's Newsome.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Hawkins. Quarterback doing what he does best, he can move. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And the Cowboys line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Unloads quickly. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. The give is to Taylor. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That slices the lead to 2. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Quickly complete. He's going to come up a couple yards short of the first down. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Takes it on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty. And he wants to go deep. He's got it on the 30. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Cowboys! They take the lead with the 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. These guys just took a punch. Now we'll see if they can deliver one, Jesse.
Yeah, it's turning into a bit of a dogfight here in the second half all of a sudden. So let's see what this offense has. Let's see who can step up here and make a play.
And I'm not concerned about the other offense. Just do you. Do what you've done to be successful throughout this game.
Got the quick pass. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that. Third and short.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Leaves it with the back. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They love love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. A first down run in the red zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. Here's the return. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run and run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Got his man downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
They'll run it from the gun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Bulls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Now they're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Bulls line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Slams it ahead. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Had to throw it before he wanted. And that one's sails through the back of the end zone. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got a man, it's Lopez. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. And he's got his man along the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. And the Cowboys can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. The screen, he can go. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Cowboys come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Now the play fake. He'll get rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, out of space. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And now, fourth quarter, 4-down territory almost certainly as they get ready to try to grab the lead. Gonna look downfield again. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the...
Into the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And such a great job by the offense, able to execute there and score a touchdown late in this game. You know, you try to simulate that in practice, but you just can't do it. Guys are going to have to step up when it matters the most under the bright lights, and they did it there. 1 point away from taking the lead.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. Leaves it with the back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The noise level is relentless here on second down. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Well, they're running the football over to the right-hand side, and obviously that's where the kicker wants this thing. He told his head coach, get me on the right hash. I can draw this thing on the kick. It's the angle I want to go and win this game.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. Good! Clock strike 0, and they won it with a field goal here on opening day. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career in Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team,